Today, we're transforming this basic, boring bathroom to give it a fresh and updated look, starting with your vanity.
Now, when it comes to removing your bathroom vanity, there's two ways to do that. There's an easy way and the one that I'm about to show you, which is the harder way. Now I have to move this all in one unit without damaging my plumbing, which is really important. So this is actually really tricky what I have to do here because I'm working alone. I have a problem with my supply lines.
Let's take a look at my problem. I need to get this vanity away from the wall, but look at where my supply lines are sitting. And I have to lift this up and forward on my own. So we're gonna just shut off the water right now. Righty-tighty, righty-tighty. And then we're gonna take off these supply lines and really be careful not to damage the supply lines.
Now, a tip for you when you're removing your supply lines, make sure that they are updated. You don't want to keep using these again and again. A lot of people don't know that. So I've shut off the water at the road, at the front of the house, just to make sure. Let's see how this goes. We got to support this.
Can't drop, okay? So what do I have there? I got some paint cans on the bottom. We're gonna do a MacGyver. What is a MacGyver? All you need are paint cans, a paper clip, and 2 Q-tips, so we're gonna fix this. Sometimes it's good to just be able to figure stuff out on your own. There we go.
Got my bit. Hopefully they're all the same screws. That's always nice. Now I'm going to remove the mounting screws.
Okay, I have one more screw that needs to be removed over here. Okay, so we're just going to slide this forward. Slide it forward. There we go. And out. So we cleared it, slid down nicely. We just removed this. Everything intact. Okay, that's good.
I want you to look at the screw that was holding this all together. Take a look at this. This screw right here is called a countersinking screw. Its head is designed to sink into wood. Now, I do a lot of floating vanity installations, and I always get asked this question, what about kids jumping on the vanity? Well, you know what's gonna save it? Swap out your construction screw and install a structural screw. Take a look at the screw head. This right here is called a washer head screw. You're gonna know that it's really large. It has a large surface area. Anytime you see a screw head with a large surface area, what's it designed for? Holding. If I ask you to hold something on the wall, you're gonna do this. You're not gonna do this because you know that this is the equivalent of this and it doesn't hold as much as something with a large washer head screw, right? It has greater holding power, greater bearing strength, so it can support more weight. Simple upgrade, but it's a good one.
Okay, definitely get some gloves on for this. You don't want to be touching anything down there.
All right, now we're ready to remove our toilet. First, you want to turn off the supply line at the side of the toilet. Make sure that is off, and then you're gonna flush it. While we're doing that, we want to get rid of all the water in the tank. You can also remove the lid and use a shop vac. Now, because this is a construction zone, the floor is getting demoed anyway. I'm not using the wet vac because it really doesn't matter. Take a look over here at my bolts, so this does matter. This is connected with your toilet bolts. We're gonna remove those right now. We got a nut on the side. You see the nut on the side there? This right here are your channel lock pliers. They lock, and they are by far my favorite tool for plumbing. Plumbers use this all the time. We're gonna get in there with this. Okay, again. So this is actually coming off really, really easy. Now here's the thing. If you have toilet bolts that don't come up as easily as this, because I have to say this is a little ridiculous. They're usually a little challenging. That's okay, especially with old toilets. All right. Hey, got it off. No grinder needed, yay. I shouldn't have done that close up, that's kind of gross. Note to self, I don't think they care about the toilet bolts, kind of gross. You don't want to see a close-up of that. I'm doing a toilet after all, right? I'll save that for the finishing.
Now you can see at the base of the toilet, we have caulking and it's about a 1/2 inch thick. I don't like to see caulking, especially if you have a wood subfloor, only because my background's in renovations and I see a lot of subfloors completely rotted out from caulking.
Can I hire this plumber who did this toilet? Oh, yay, look at that. Leverage. See that? Leverage. It's your best friend. Let's remove this. All right, we're gonna clear the bolts. So I'm gonna clear the bolts. These old toilets are actually a lot lighter than the one-piece toilets now. So that right there is a hole that leads to the sewer, which has methane gas. It's very unhealthy. So you want to plug the hole.
Make sure that that is nicely sealed. You don't want any gases escaping into your living area. So it's nicely sealed.
It's really hard to shower in there. We're getting rid of that. Now, anytime you can, make your shower bigger if you have the room to do that. It's going to do two things. It's going to increase the value of your bathroom remodel. You're going to get more money back in return. That is good. And it's also going to make your bathroom feel so much bigger because this wasted space here will be all a nice solid wall of tile and it's gonna look amazing. I'm gonna start at the top, see what we have. All right, not much space here.
Careful, it's glass. It's tempered.
Okay, one panel.
Okay, boy, there we go. There we go. By the way, when it comes to plumbing, if you have a home like this, and there's plumbing like this, it's a good indication that there's gonna be more of this down here and somewhere else, right? It's like a domino. This guarantees more of the same.
Now before we move on to skim coats and drywall patches, because that was scary drywall, that's how you get really good at patching, by the way. Please throw your comments down and questions. I'm here to help you guys out. And you can follow along in part 2 of the bathroom remodel series right up here. I am Dayru. I'm here to help you guys out. I'll see you in the next one.